Okay, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are listening or viewing this. Again, this is Mr. Amos right here, guys. And today, guys, we are going to be looking at blogging as a topic. All right. I'm going to explain to you guys in detail as to why you guys should blog, why is blogging important, why the noise about blogging. Blogging is not dead yet, guys. It's a simple strategy, a way in which we all can survive any money passively. Okay. So for example, this is my browser. When you begin to write about things in a certain category or in a certain area about life, and people come over to look at it and okay, they want to learn something, one or two things about that thing, then it's actually blogging. That's what you're actually doing. So now, in the middle of your discussion, you can begin to actually convince them to buy certain things. Okay. For example, if I'm talking about exercising, I can decide to say, okay, this was my favorite exercising tool. You drop a link of it on Amazon and boom, when they click on it to make purchase, you've just earned money. So that's another one way of monetizing your blog. All right. So where they click, it will take them to where they will buy, and already you've had an agreement with that company that if you refer somebody, they are going to pay you. So they will give you a special link that is dedicated to you. Once someone clicks on that link, they'll be able to track that yes, that sale actually came from you, and that's how they pay you passively. Okay, so that kind of earning is called affiliate marketing. You have affiliated with other companies to promote their products on your blog. Again, when people buy, you get paid for your efforts. All right, so the problem with blogging is actually writing content, what to write, what not to write, and again, um, getting people to know your blog is another thing. So because of that, you need to create social media presence by creating pages and sharing any of the posts you've posted on your blog. You share it on any of your pages. If possible, you generate videos and actually share it on video platforms like TikTok and YouTube, and leave in the description, leave links that we redirect them when they click onto your blog. And again, you're having traffic. Traffic is more like when people visit your site, those people are referred to as traffic coming in. So traffic coming from human beings is known as what is it called? Organic traffic. There are some traffic that can be bots, can be robots, not humans, actually crawling, actually coming in to, mess up your site, view your site and all. So sometimes it cannot be human. And that kind of traffic is not good because it won't buy anything from you. You'll be seeing it, but you will not be seeing progress on your sales. Okay. So now there are different ways you can make money on blog. You can make money via affiliate marketing, via Google AdSense. You can also make money via selling of your PDF files. Okay, and these two strategies are my best. For you to make money via Google AdSense, let me break it down. That Google AdSense means you subscribe with Google Ads. For you to qualify for that package, you need to have at least 30 blog posts, and you need to have traffic to a certain level, and your blog must not be less than 3 months old or 2 months old. All right. So that way, Google will be able to index all your content, and they will now get to know that okay, this blog actually is alive, is living. This blog can breed, okay, something like that. So when you now have all these things ready, you can now apply for Google Ads. You see that it's a long process. So that takes you time before you actually start earning. And even when you start earning, imagine for 1,000 people that visit your site, just by visiting, they don't need to do anything. If they click on any of the ads placed on your blog post by Google Ads, then it's good. More gain, more profit for you. But if they don't, just by looking at the ads, display ads, they Google will pay you for 1,000 people that view it. Google will pay you around $2 to $10, depending on where they are coming from. All right. So for places like Pakistan, Nigeria, they pay very low because they know this kind of people don't buy anything. They're actually people from poor countries or poor continents and all. But when people from USA visit and view it, it will shock you. You get paid $7. So not just the location of people visiting, the topic you are browsing about matters. If you're talking about finance, you're talking about so many like health, all right, you get paid more. Okay. Instead of them paying you $4 per thousand view, they pay you $7 or $10. They even pay up to $20 in some cases. Okay, so apart from Google AdSense, you can also hook up with Mediavine. You can hook up with AdTribe. AdTribe and Mediavine are the biggest guy in this, man. They pay up to $50 for a thousand view. All right, so when you get, but for the requirements required for you to get into them, that's AdTribe and Mediavine, is very huge. So that's where we are driving into. So now let me just show you an example of what an ad is. Let me just visit any of the blog and just randomly check something and show you what practically an ad is so that you get to know what I'm talking about. We need to start making money. We need to make money, bro. So let's just go dive into this and just type in let's just type in exercise for old people for old people ah old older women. Okay, let's leave that. Okay, so now you see, let's look at the content coming out. Oh, am I on videos? Am I? I'm not. I'm wondering why videos just keep popping up. Okay, I'm not. So let's scroll all the way down and see. Okay, so now this is all right. Oh, this is a very a blog here, a website here talking about what exactly we've written about. Okay, so all these other ones down here, they are still talking about the same thing, okay, or similar relating to the topic we've typed in. That's just the way it is. I'm a man, I gotta take care of my family. Never change. Fighting these prayers. Sorry for the call. Sorry, let me go block my calls. I don't want them calling me. So this video will not be distracted. Okay. So let's just log them like that. Then continue with what we are doing. These people call me a lot. I wonder why. All right. So when you keep scrolling down, can you see? I'm scrolling down, scrolling down. Okay. Can you see? Can you see this section here? This is an ad. Can you see this section here? This is an ad. This is an ad. This whole area is an ad. And when you look down here, you see it says advertisement. See another one here. This blue post. Okay. This another ad down here. All right. When you click on those, in fact, you don't even need to click. By looking at it alone, the owner of the website has earned something. When the total people that looked at it are up to 1,000, they get paid. Okay. All right. So let's keep scrolling down. You see, we have so many ads on this, just on this. Oh, that's why I was telling you guys that, okay, this is another ad here. It's not displaying. That's why this place is white. All right. I've told you guys that think of your blog as a shop. Just one blog post as a shop. You see, another ad is here. He has choked it in several places say that you will click on it even without knowing. And some people, when you just clicking on it alone, clicking on it alone will give them $3 or you see. So we have another. So they keep displaying like that. So that's a practical example of what an ad is. All right. So that's ad. Okay. So another thing again is you can sell your courses. Okay. You can just write about anything in PDF and sell it. It must not even be like a rebook. Some even 3 pages, even 1 page, you can sell all this stuff. Okay. And that's where the money is. Okay. So when you are talking, you have it in mind that okay, I have a product that I'm selling. All right. You understand? Okay. So that's just how it is. So now, first, before you start blogging, you need two things. You need a domain name. Apart from the domain name, you also need hosting. So for domain name, I make use of Namecheap. Namecheap is my favorite. I will leave a link down in the description if you want to sign up using Namecheap. Why? Because it's efficient, is to me is the best, man. It's very cheap. Okay, so I will just type in Namecheap. So namecheap.com. Okay, I will click on this. So this is Namecheap. Okay, So if I want to search whether my name has not been taken, that's the name of the blog I want to use, I will click here on this white space and I will type it in. So let's just click there and type in food for rabbits.com. Okay. Then I will hit in this search icon. Okay. I will click here. Okay. And search to see whether it's available. All right. So let's just hold on and see whether it is taken or not. If not, then we'll go ahead and buy it or do what we can with it. Okay. So this is what pops out. Sorry. Let me make it bold. Let's see the results. So food for rabbit.com. Let's check whether it is available. Okay, so you see, so this is actually available. No, okay, this has been taken. Okay, if you see here, it says that it has been taken. It has been registered since 2012. Okay, but there are other options here. If I want, I'm gonna buy for this amount. So for 8.98 per year. All right, but this is .org. It's no longer .com. .com has been taken, but .org is available. So in this business of blogging or website design, I want you guys to actually go with either .org or .com. Never go with anything less than. In fact, for me, I go with only .com. So if his name is taken, I will twist it again and see whether it's available. So now let me just tweet. Let me add S here to that rabbit. Let's just make it rabbit and see whether it's going to be available. Okay. Let's see whether it's going to be available this time. I added S to the rabbit, make it plural, just so we can see if it's available. The availability, so you keep twisting. Even this one is taken. So now let me add Z or Z. Let me add Z to that. I think this one will be available because nobody can spell it like this. It's not possible. So you can see it's actually available here. Can you see that? Awesome, guys. Awesome. I love this. Can you see it's available? So when I use Z at the end of the rabbit, it's clear. So that's how you search for the availability of it. So now, if you are in Nigeria, if I just click on this, okay, I will add to cart. Can you see that cart basket by the side? Okay, let's click on the cart. Look at the cart basket. I just clicked on it. Okay, so it has added it up. So if I want to make, if I click on checkout, it's going to come to the point where I will now make payment. Okay, so if I want to make payment for this, they're charging me in US dollars. So paying in your Naira card or anywhere you are in the world might be challenging. So you have to go and get a dollar card. All right. From there, you make your purchases. For me, I use cheaper. Just go to Google Play, type in cheaper. So cheaper will come up. You register. I think you pay around 4,000 naira or 3,000 something naira, and then they give you a dollar card. So it's that simple, guys. So it's not a big deal. So after you've gotten this, then you go to hosting. For hosting, I use Hostinger, guys, and Hostinger has been my best, man. It has been very cheap and it's also very fast. It gives me what I want. And again, that's it, man. So if you look here, I have hosted about 3 businesses, okay? 3 websites are right here, guys. All right, so let's look deep into it. If you look here, website number 1, okay? Website number 2, okay? Website number 3. All right, so say I want to work on any of this website I want, I will just click on here. Okay, click on manage. This will pop out. Okay, and then okay, these ones are my emails. Let's go to websites. Okay, these ones are websites. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Everything you see here, you see it's showing that my 3 websites are here. This is the hosting. Now they are also hosting my domain names. After I bought my domain name, I think this was the only domain name I bought using Hostinger. So this domain name, I didn't buy it using Namecheap. That's why it's showing here. So if I want to see all my website, log in and edit, I'll click on manage here. So once I click on manage, the 3 websites will pop out. And when they come out, I'll be able to then log in Okay. So this is the first one. So if I click on admin panel here, it's gonna take me to where we actually log into my site. Okay. So I'm logged in. Can you see automatically it logged me in? So here, this is my panel. This is my back office. Meaning this is where I can change anything I want to change if I want to, however I want it. Okay, everything will be done here. And it's very simple. Let me just go through and explain. Okay. Um, so this is post. You can see you have posts. You have so many other things here. Okay. So this is my back office. If I want to install a plugin, I'll click here. Can you see? So this is post. If I click there, I will see all the posts and I will also be able to write a new post. If I see here pages, if I click there, I'll be able to set up new pages. If you see this post grid, that's a plugin I added. If you see this job opening, is another plugin I added. Then you see Elementor, these are all plugins. Okay, so if I want to add plugins, I'll click on plugins and then add plugins that I want to add. So these plugins, think of them more like apps that help your phone or your handset to function properly. So they actually help your blog, help you facilitate things, help you collect emails, help you do a lot of stuff, guy. You can once you are using WordPress, the beauty of using WordPress to browse is actually to actually blog is for the benefit that is gonna help ease your work, make things very easy for you. But the reason for this video is not a complete guide to teach you how to actually do all of this. It's just to show you how easy it is, how you can get it done, and the benefit of it, how you can actually make money. Okay. So now let me just go to my blog post here. Let me just go to post, then pick any of the posts or teach you how to write a blog post. Because that's the part that all of you guys are gonna be doing. You have to learn to write blog posts. Okay, let me just click on add new. I just clicked on add new post. So this can be done on your phone. You don't need any laptop. Everything I do, all my designs, I do it on my phone. Okay, but so it's telling me the title. So I can click here on add the title. What title do we want to write about? Let me just say the benefit of, let me just form something. The benefits of searching for the benefit of searching for jobs daily. Jobs daily. All right, I just formed this, but see how I'm going to write this blog post. Watch it. See how I'll craft it out. So when you're writing, make sure all the first letter are capitalized because it's a title you're writing, okay? So after I have formed this, I will copy it. Can you see? I copy the title that I want to write about. And then I'm going to, let me say save. I want to publish this. So when you're done, you have to publish this. I'll click on publish here as shown by the arrow. This is the title. After writing it, make sure the first alphabets are capitalized, okay? Make sure they are capitalized because you're writing a title. So I'll hit publish right now. Let me change this J to capital letter J. Okay. So I've published. It's publishing right now. So it's published. So now I want to click on edit with Elementor. So Elementor is what is going to help us to build our blog to anyhow we want it. Okay, let me just show you your path. So I'll click on edit with Elementor as shown by the arrow. Okay. So these are I write my blog post. It's very easy. I will just generate everything. Okay. So when I come here, this Elementor, when I come here, I'm going to click okay. I'm going to click on these dots, these six dots that are here as shown by the arrow. If I don't want to go there, I'll come down to the basics and I'll click on text editor. Okay, click on text editor. All right. So once I click, it's gonna pop out. So all my write-ups, I'm gonna be doing them here. I'm gonna be doing them in this space. So there is a written text that whatever you do here will show here. This will show how it's gonna look on the live blog. Okay. So I'll click here, edit everything. Whatever I have, I will paste it here, then edit it to look nice. Okay. All right. So I will click here. I'll delete what is already here. I'll just write G for now. So now let me go and teach you how to generate whatever you want to generate. Okay. So now there is this app. Look at it. It's called Docs. When you go to Google Docs, Google Play, download this. Just type in Docs. All right. This is more like MS Word. Okay. So I'll click on it. So once I click on it, I'll just open any file I want, and then I will delete everything. It's already blank, so I'll just click on this pencil icon that is here to write. There's an icon down here. I will click and write. Okay, once you click on that pencil icon, it's gonna come out like this. So if you look somewhere here, okay, you will see one mic because I don't want to type. I don't want to type, okay? What's happening? I don't want to type. I will just click on this. You will see on your button, you see one thing like mic. Click on this mic. You see initializing. Then from there you talk, you speed it out, okay? So because I'm using another recorder, it has refused for me to actually speak. If not, had it been I spoke, whatever I say will come out here. I will now copy everything and take it to ChatGTP. So since it didn't come out, let me just go ahead and just write few words I want, and then I'll go take it to ChatGTP and work it out. So let me paste, let me paste the topic, benefits of searching for jobs. Okay, so let's just go ahead and type something else like the more you search daily, the more opportunities you will be exposed to. Okay, now that's that. Let's just leave it as introduction. Anyhow you write it, don't be too careful, don't be scared of errors. Then take it. I will take, you see what I will do in ChatGTP with this. You'll be exposed to the benefit in daily search is consistency. Meaning, I'm just forming this in my head, meaning doing it continuously until the good news happen. Okay, the good news happens. Okay, keep at it. Never forget, it is always a battle until it is better. Okay, so now this few thing, now we'll go tell ChatGPT now to expand on this idea and make it a whole blog for me. So I'm in ChatGTP now. So I will write to ChatGTP. Let me delete what has been here. I've copied that. So I'm in ChatGTP now. I want to turn it to a very good blog post. Rewrite this into a full blog post of 500 words. Okay, make it SEO friendly. An error code. Let me copy this again and paste it in. I will delete this. So can you see? It's actually writing everything for me. And trust me, guys, this will be the best to ever see. So it has generated everything for me. Guys, can you see a full blog post has been written for me? So now there's one thing again you need to do, but because of time, I won't do that. Okay, so see the title has been regenerated for me. So I will change that later. Let me just finish this up. So I'll copy it. Now go back to my blog and then I'll paste it right here. Okay. So I've pasted it. Let me edit that ChatGTP write-up that is beneath. Okay. Edit. Okay. So can you see now? So everything has been properly written. I will edit closing the gaps. Then I'll copy this. I'll just highlight it. Then click where it says paragraph. Now change it to heading 3. So that paragraph there will look like a heading. So all my headings, I'll make sure I do that to them. So another heading is here. I'll click on paragraph again, switch to heading 3. Is this too much? Let's leave it like that first. If it doesn't go well, we adjust it to heading 4. Okay. Heading 3 again. We'll soon round up. So just be patient with me as I run this. I just want you to see the outcome and understand how possible this is. Okay. So you want to edit closing the spaces too. Okay. So I'm done. I'm done with this. So I'll just come here. I'll scroll up. Okay, I'm not seeing this clip, the button. So let me just add another one here. Let me just add button up. Let me just add button. Or let's just hold on. Let's click on the 6 and search for button so that this is the problem of using phone to even see where to save is a problem. Okay. So once I add this, can you see something came up? Click on update. If you can see here, once you click here, it's gonna save. It will automatically save. But if you are using laptop, you won't have this problem. So I'll just click on update and then the post will be saved. So I added a button here. This button is useless. So I can actually click on it, hold. I'll click hold and then delete. When I delete this update, to click on update again. So you are doing that updating double. So now you want to go back and change the title. You know, I told you there was a title written there, a title that came up. I want to make use of that title. Okay, because these titles are search friendly. So we're going to click on this and delete this one up. We don't want to use this again. Now go to ChatGTP and copy the title that is here, Unlocking Career Success, the Power of Daily Job Searches. I'll click, I'll highlight, I'll pick everything. I'll come here and then I'll paste it. So that's what you're doing. When you're done, click on update. So our blog is posted. Everything is here now. Let's wait for the update to finish its loading. So once it's done, we're going to view our post. So let's view post. Okay. So this is our post, guys. Can you see? Awesome, isn't it? So this is what people will see when they want to read this post. You see that it's neatly written and properly spaced. Okay. So if I have anything I want, I can put in between this write up. Okay, the minimum blog post I write personally is 1,000, 1,500. This is just to show you how it is done. So when you come here, look at the post. If I want, I will place ads here. If I want, I will still place another ad here. I'll place another one here. Do you understand? Just so that when people are reading these posts, they'll be able to click on any of the ads, and each click will generate me income. That is if I sign up to Google AdSense. All right. So say I'm selling a book on this topic now, I can say a book. There are different ways I can sell books. Now, let's say I'm confused. I don't know what to do on books that I can write and sell in respect to this blog post alone. So this blog post alone can generate me up to 100 incomes if I want. All right, now let's go back to ChatGTP using the title, okay, and ask ChatGTP. Okay, if I come here, I will copy. This is the blog title, right? I'll copy it. Then I will type into ChatGTP, please, okay, list 10 books that can be sold on this title. All right, then I'll put column, I'll put quotation mark, and I'll put in the title. So ChatGTP now will list, okay, will list 10 book titles that can be sold with. Do you understand? That can be sold with that title. Okay, can you see all the 10 are listed? You understand? So imagine if you are selling this, each of this book, if you are selling it for $10, or even if it is $5, imagine how much people will buy. Okay. So another thing again is after you have money, these are ways you can monetize only that post alone. Okay. So think of every post as a shop. These are just the ways you only that post though. So now you can even use ChatGTP to write your book for you. You don't even need to go anywhere. So I'll come here. Let's say we like the first title, isn't it? The daily job search blueprint. That can be the title of the book. Okay, so let's copy the first one. Okay, so we'll now tell ChatGPT list a book outline for this topic. I'm teaching you guys this thing because this is the fastest way you can make money and it's lucrative. Okay, a book outline for that's the first topic. So this is the best way to go about it. Allow ChatGPT to give you the outline. You see, it's giving us introduction. It's giving us chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. And it's telling us what should come into any chapter. Okay, guys, chapter 6, chapter. So now, after you have done this, don't allow ChatGPT to write the whole book for you because it keeps on repeating the same thing over and over again. You don't want that. Okay, so ChatGPT now has turned that first title into a book for me. So what will I do? I will now carry this, I'll copy everything and take it to my MS Word. And then I will search for each topic and get things from different sources online. Copy here, paste here, copy here, paste here, copy here, paste there, and then add my own knowledge again to some of these things. So before you know, in a day, I write sometimes 3 books. Copy, because you're just copying, okay? So now they will not penalize you. Why? Because you have copied from different sources. Now that will make your own book now to be unique. Do you understand now? So nobody can come and say, actually you did this, you did this. Anything you're copying, try to also twist it. Twist it to become your own. Don't leave it to be exactly what is there. Okay, so after you are done copying, the last stage, everything now is on your MS Word. Oh. The last thing now is to mix everything up, change it into your own ideas, give examples, give storylines where storylines doesn't exist. Imagine, add it up your own. Just imagine how we wrote project while we were in school. So that's how it's done. You will not have issues. So imagine a full written book here for me, guys. Outline for me. We have the introduction, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, the power of daily consistency, chapter 3, crafting an effective job search strategy, chapter 4, maximizing exposure during daily searches. Do you understand? So when you now get this book, you go back to the post that is written. That's just one book. Oh. If you're able to write 10 or 5 books, you can list them under this blog post here. You can just put them very easy. I will show you guys how to do it. Here are some books that may benefit you. You list all of them. You design their cover pages. It's very easy. Canva, you use Canva to do that. Their first cover is graphics. You design it, it will stand out. You list the prices that are there. Okay. Apart from that, even on your this thing, you can even have a page that talks about courses that you have. They are for sale. All right. I will teach you guys all of that later. Okay. All right. So imagine that. Then where do you get traffic from? The traffic source I encourage you guys is Pinterest. All right. Forget about Google when you're starting. Work with Pinterest because Pinterest can give you 100,000, 130,000, 1 million views, depend on your consistency in designing pins. So guys, the feature is in your hands. Okay. So now right here, I can stay. Okay. Let's say I I don't want to write books. I can also help promote other people's books right here, other people's courses right here on just this same thing. When people buy those courses, I get paid. Just from this one blog post, I can have up to 50 sources of income. So imagine if you have written like up to 200 blog posts, 500 blog posts. This will keep paying you for the rest of your life. And that is what is called passive income. Put in work when you're young, enjoy it when you get older. That's the strategy, guys. So I will stop right here. I've wasted so much energy. I want to take a break. But that's the idea, guys. So for you to do this, hosting, I will charge you for hosting. Namecheap will charge you for domain name. Altogether, you spend roughly around $60. You don't have that money. Maybe the country is very bad. And after that, you still have to struggle with the design. Maybe you don't know how to design yet. So taking off at instant will be a problem to you. That's where I come in. Because that $60, sometimes it takes up to a year. But trust me, when you don't give up, that's when you start earning. But with this, my guide now, due to my past failures, I will put you guys through and you start earning at instant. All right. I will teach you different strategies how to monetize your money, how to get your money into your Nigerian bank account or any bank where you are in the world. All right. So this is working. It's not as if I'm faking it. All right, guys. So that's just it. So please, let's be serious with the hustle. The country is not friendly. You see how these our leaders care less about youth. They actually don't want us to go far. With their behavior, you will know. No steady light, even if we have the source of the light. So use your future to do something great. How much am I charging to set up your blog for you? All you need to do is to post and to monetize your content yourself because that's where the money will be coming from. You don't want anybody to help you handle the money aspect, okay, which I will be teaching you. And in the group, you have the right to ask any question. I will link the group below. So if you have $20, you don't need to do another hosting. I have paid for hosting for you. Out of that $20, I will buy domain name for you, take care of everything. That's for your first year. Second year, everybody will pay $30. So if you're in Nigeria, that's 30,000 naira every year. If you're in Nigeria for the first time, you're paying $20. That's like 20,000 naira for the first time. And that will take care of everything, including your domain name. Every year, domain name and hosting will be taken care of. I will do the management of, I will update your plugins. I will teach you everything. We are going to stay together as family. It doesn't mean you must not be from Nigeria. Anywhere you are, once you are in the group, you are with me. You are with our, we are like family already, okay? So be it you are in US, be it you are in Canada, be it you are anywhere, we can stick together and do what is right. So you have to also pick a topic, pick a niche. It can be exercise. Go to ChatGTP, give me blog niches that revolve or blog titles that revolve under this exercising niche, under this. Do you understand? So there are so many things to write about. There's no niche that will not have any news. So you can also create a news section on your blog and post news there. Where are you going to get news? Just go to googlenews.com. You will see news about every niche there. Let me just go there and show you guys. I'm already tired, exhausted. I'll be running up very soon. So let's just type in Google News. Okay. Google News. So click on the first one. Okay, so see the headlines. So we have news in different categories in politics or whatever. Let me make it desktop so that we can see it better. So can you see? See, this is Google News here. Okay. So whichever one you want, see news in business, news in technology, news in entertainment, news in sports, news in world, news in local, news in the USA. So there are many more here, okay? So if I want, I can come here and type in. I can just click here, this bar here, this white space, type in. When I'm done typing, I'll click on this icon here for me to search. So I can just type in news. I'll just type in health. Okay, maybe I want to see about health. You can see health insurance, you can see health department, health. Even under health, there are different subtopics again. So I'll just search that health. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so can you see? Different news are here about health, the health sector. So you just pick anyone, either this one, either this one, either this one, or this one. So whichever one you're picking, go ahead and refine it, write it, research more on what they have said. Other people must have written about it, add in so many things. From there, you're making it unique, you're making it your topic. So don't rush because you want to have 10 blog posts, you want to have 15 blog posts. Just take it easy, do what is right, and don't forget, one blog post can blow you. One blog post can even make you up to 1 million US dollars. This is not a joke, it's far from jokes. And let me just go to YouTube and share some videos with you. I'll play some videos and then you hear what people are saying about income and money they have made. All right? Let me go to YouTube. So there is nothing like you can tell me you run out of ideas. ChatGPT is there to help you. YouTube is there to help you. And what again is there? Google News is there. You can get up to 1,000 topics in no time. Okay? So let's just go to YouTube and see. This is YouTube. I will just search in how much I have made since blogging. Let's see how much people are making. Let's see here their stories. Okay. Let's see.
This AI technology turns text into animated videos featuring real humans who speak anything you type. It is called human. So back in 2008, I first learned about passive income and blogging. So guys like Pat Flynn were out there, John Lee Dumas, Entrepreneurs on Fire, Neil Patel, the old school guys making a ton of money online. So back then, I was 21 years old. I had about $6 to my name. I remember going to Subway and didn't have enough money for one sandwich, but I was in college. All of this making money online seemed like a pipe dream to me. So, I saw bloggers making $20,000 a month or even $50,000 a month. And I thought, like, dear God, that is life-changing money, but it all seemed totally out of my reach. So this is why I didn't actually know what to do until I gained enough experience in my digital marketing career, and I finally took the leap and started my blog in 2019. Well, since 2008, the internet has changed drastically, and what used to seem like a ton of money just isn't that much anymore. I remember talking to Pat Flynn when my blog was making about $30,000 a month.
Really treating a blog like a business from day one, focusing less on writing, more on creating systems and scaling.
And now we have 3 businesses and make about 10 times that amount. So today, blogging and content businesses can be absolutely massive. I mean, there's big media conglomerates like Red Ventures with multiple assets making hundreds of millions of dollars a year. And now today on the YouTube side, there's single YouTubers making over $1 million from like a single video where they're promoting their course, doing a promo, a Black Friday offer, or something like that. Don't celebrate yet. So ultimately, there's more people online. 100K is like the new 10K. A million is like the new 100K. So the opportunity is bigger than ever before because Google and YouTube and people purchasing stuff online, using Amazon, all of these things is way bigger than it was 15 years ago. But the question I want to answer is, what is the average blogger out there making in 2023? And what can you expect to make if you start a brand new blog this year, put in a lot of work, and get some articles to rank? So in this video, I'm covering what bloggers are making today, the numbers in different niches, and what you can actually expect to make from blogging in 2023, 2024, and beyond. But before we get started, I want to invite you to watch my free masterclass, 80 minutes of free training, what it takes to start a successful blogging business. Click the link in the description below, sign up for that, and let's get into the topic for today. So when we think about making money from blogging, we can Google something like highest paid bloggers, and we see all this information, and a lot of this is really outdated, right? So they have all these different blogs that are ranking these bloggers, and we have lots of different numbers here. Create and Go, which has a blog, has 22 successful bloggers, 30 highest paid bloggers. Ariana Huffington's always up there, number one, with the HuffPost, which is kind of like a media outlet now, right? Or Engadget, these giant media sites, and then there's some individuals. A lot of these numbers are just simply wrong. It's kind of a joke when you look at it to see some of these numbers. This is like really kind of outdated information. Yes, they may click an update on the article, but it's pretty old, right? So we don't know, and we can't really trust that information. But when we think about it, what is a blog really? I mean, when we think of this, like Bankrate was acquired by Red Ventures, which is a media site conglomerate of a lot of different websites, for $14 a share, or basically $1.4 billion. And in that included the site like the Points Guy.
All right, guys. So that's it. We can't watch everything. I told you guys I'm already exhausted. I think you've heard it yourself. It's possible you can make $10,000 in Nigeria. Even if you succeed in making 1,000 US dollars in 5 months, it's not a bad deal, guys. Guess what? That's like 1 million naira. Some people can't even save up to that in a year, guys. So it's a big deal. So don't tell me you are thinking twice about this. Hop into this. It's a big opportunity I'm giving you guys, giving you a free guide without you paying anything. All you are paying is for me to actually get your domain for you and also get hosting for you, because I've gotten the hosting. I'll just get the domain for you, set it up for you, lecture you on what has been done and everything. While you're learning the process, you're also in the hustle, writing blog posts, promoting, getting traffic, getting sales. All right. Like if, for example, I don't mind. I can provide a PDF book, write it for you guys. We sell it together. You do the marketing, I do the marketing. We sell, we all earn profits, okay? Because it's nothing, guys. It's how I can support my homies, support my countrymen, do what I can the best, the most, okay? Because I believe a tree can make a forest. We team up. You guys are also encouraging me to hop into this and never get tired of it. And the more you do, the more you get experience. The more experience you have, the better you become, the more money you make. So that's the idea, guys. No hype, all the same. Everything is real. You don't believe it, it's all good. I'm just saying it for those that have interest. You know where we are. The country is harsh and it's going to get tougher every day. Next year, dollar might be 1,500 naira. Things are getting critical. If you don't stand up for what is better right now, have yourself blamed later. Because it's not funny, man. These leaders we have think only of their source of income. They don't care about you. They don't care whether you survive, whether you are dying, whether you are dead, or whether you will die. It's none of their business. So thank you, bless you, and keep it up. Thumbs up for everybody. Thank you for believing in me, for listening to me up to this point. Once again, I salute. Thank you.